If we had to replace one of the anime from the big three, being One Piece, Naruto, or Bleach, which anime do you think we could replace? It's a really difficult question, and honestly, I don't know which one I would choose. Each anime has a special place in my heart. Naruto was the first of the big three that I watched, and it was a game changer for me and for anime. It kind of ushered in this new genre, this new type of anime. Up until this point, there was only Dragon Ball, or for me, I'd only watched Dragon Ball, Berserk. I've watched Ninja Scroll and some other anime movies. But this type of a story, this long, expansive story, I had not seen. So that's one of the reasons why I'm a big fan of the big three. It's a grand story, similar to like a Lord of the Rings or a Star Wars or more recently something like Harry Potter. But I don't think I would get rid of Naruto. I don't think we can get rid of Naruto. It's so popular. It's so influential. It changed anime. So then we're stuck between two great anime, Bleach and One Piece. Now, oddly enough, One Piece was the last anime that I started. I watched Bleach second, and it has a special place in my heart because Bleach was the anime that I found. I found the anime and I brought it to all my friends, and they were like, "Yo, this is dope," and it was dope, and it was so game changing. It was so different from Naruto. I mean, the big three share similarities, but they're so different and so unique. And then you have One Piece, which I think is the greatest of them all. I think it's the greatest story of them all. I think that One Piece does so much of what the others do so much better. The story is grander and better. Now, when you say the story is better, it's subjective. It's subjective. You know what I mean? What kind of story do you enjoy? But for me, I'm very heavy into fantasy. I want to be drawn into the world. I want to feel like I'm a part of the world. I want to understand how deep and how wide the world is. I don't feel that from Bleach. I feel it somewhat from Naruto, but it does feel somewhat centered on the places that they're going to have conflict. One Piece, there's a mix of it. There's places where they're going for their adventure. Sometimes there's places where they're going for conflict. Sometimes there's just places that they're going that we don't really even understand why they're there. It's fun. So it's difficult to say. For me personally, I wouldn't want to get rid of One Piece. We can't get rid of Naruto. I could understand someone making an argument to get rid of One Piece if we're looking at the lineage. So from Dragon Ball to the big three down to the new gen, Bleach has been more impactful. So we can't really get rid of it if we say that. But I think that if we look at which story is the best, I would say that we could get rid of Bleach and replace it with something like Fairy Tail or something like Gintama, which are completely different anime. But I'm saying if you're looking for something to replace the vibe of Bleach, you could probably do Hunter x Hunter, Gintama. If you're looking for something more aligned with Naruto or One Piece, you could do Fairy Tail, which a lot of people don't remember. It was almost as popular as the big three. I mean, it was super popular. I just started watching the 1,000-Year Quest or the 100-Year Quest, man. Fairy Tail is legit. It's good. It has a great ensemble. It has a great cast. And it's a great story. There's some flaws, of course, obviously, but it's a good anime. So I think that Bleach for me would be the one that I would drop. Again, I would fully understand and support someone saying that Bleach has more of a claim if we're talking about its influence and passing the torch from Dragon Ball onto the next generation. But for me, I think that Fairy Tail, One Piece, Naruto is a more cohesive big three. It makes more sense. They're more similar to each other. But I think that the variety, the difference, the variation is also something that makes the big three great. Each one is so different in feel and tone. And I think that works great for it. I think they all helped each other to be so different and unique. But those are my thoughts. What do you think? I mean, it's an endless conversation, and it's always going to be based on your bias. I mean, there's Bleach fans, and they're huge fans of Bleach. There's Naruto fans, and they're diehard. And then the One Piece fans, we're all diehard for the anime that we rock with. It's so interesting. It's almost like love languages. When you think about like which of the big three that you like, it's very rare. I don't want to say very rare. I rarely see someone who likes all of the big three, which is odd to me because they are clearly and distinctly a type of anime. And if you like big three, if you like those long stories, if you like the big cast, I don't understand why you wouldn't like it. That being said, for me, it's One Piece and Naruto I'd keep. Not Bleach, I would replace with either Fairy Tail if you want to keep the general style, or if you want to keep that vibe of Bleach, Hunter x Hunter or Gintama. And I think, those are great anime. But what would you think? Let me know your answer and be sure to like and follow for more.